Hey everyone, welcome to Driving Dépor Forward. We have the fourth round of the Copa del Rey for you today. The last time we worked together, we slayed Atletico Madrid, Jose Mourinho's Atletico Madrid no less. And we've now got to face Real Sociedad under Roberto Martinez. They're sitting in mid-table in La Liga. And so let's do a little bit of a brief update. Our form has been absolutely scintillating since. Scoring goals, lots of swagger. Even our backup players are playing a pivotal role in our play. And I'll start off with this 4-0 victory against Tenerife. Little First goal was a little bit lucky, a bit of head tennis in the box, but we ended up getting a goal. And Checa's been playing well. You'll see in the latest game he was really pulling the strings, but Ferri there capitalizing on a poor bit of handling from the goalkeeper to slot the ball in fairly comfortably. And there he was again, blasting it into the side netting. I think almost all of these goals went to VAR, which is a bit ridiculous. And then Checa, as I said, steaming through. And it's our 17-year-old. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. But he was a young player we got on a really good deal actually, and he has a ton of potential. So that was really fantastic stuff. And then in the next game, we ended up battering Real Valladolid 6-0. You can see from the ratings there, the players just almost everyone getting in on the act. And Garrido was playing back in this match, but Velis with a powerful header at the front post. Again, this one was checked for VAR, but it ended up counting. Esposito really coming into his own. They clear the ball momentarily, but look at that for a strike. In off the post from Esposito. And Andor playing the role of provider in this match early on. You can see Fernandez, and he does a low cross, and Dor kind of lets it drift through to Velis, the main man. And we just wouldn't let them get out of their own box here. This time Undur turning from provider to scorer. Good off the ball movement to make himself available then. And it's Undur again driving into the box. And it's a pretty lame cross, but it doesn't have to be anything good when it hits the defender and ricochets like that. Again, Endor involved in build up, but this time he's on the end of it, and he this time smashes it into the side netting. So really good stuff from the lads there. And in the most recent game against Ibiza, I always laugh when I play this team. Maybe they were partying instead of training because their performance was pretty atrocious, and considering their keeper got a 7.1 when conceding 4 goals, my goodness. Great near post header from Ferri. He's been there so many times in the past, hasn't he? But they did get a goal back, a really lovely ball inside, and I'd like our keeper to be covering a bit more of the goal there. But as I was saying, look at that ball from Chaka, slotted in at the near post by Cortinovis. But some more good play. Watch this ball from Checker again. Oh, inside centre back and full back, and it's Adley, who hasn't been playing all too much, but he's capable of coming on and contributing, of course. And Fernandez driving to the byline, and it's a standard sort of power header by Ferry. So um, let's go into the team screen here. We've got to pick our team. I thought, seeing as it's such a big match, we'll do this together. So Suarez has been our mainstay in goal. Oh, I suppose there's something else to show you. We've got a couple of loanees. Our Arsenal loanee, I can't remember his name, Manianis or something like that. He got recalled because we weren't playing him so much. So we've just got this guy in for no wages from Atletico Madrid. They must have seen how promising we were when we beat them last time. And this guy can play kind of in a number of different positions, which is really good. He's a bit of a beanpole striker, so he's going to be a bit of a backup. But it's De Winter who we want to play, and of course it's Fernandez, Hamilton, and Jens who we want to play there. Alonso is our stalwart at the base of our midfield. Garrido and Esposito. And I'm going to go with Cortinovis here. And of course, Andor and where is he? Velis. So that's our team. You can see they're used to playing with each other. And let's make sure we've just got the first team then. So pick without restriction. I tend to just do this automatically and then look. So this is our sort of reserve keeper. Just literally got him in case there's some kind of crisis. And definitely, I don't know how many more positions we're allowed to do. Maybe I will just put the under 19s in if anyone can play. No, it's just 11 subs there. So is there anything else we need to do? No, I'm pretty pleased with that. We're gonna go with our normal play. Um, and Benito, yeah, you can have the number 4. We're not gonna sign anyone in between now and the end of the season, are we? We're in a bit of financial trouble. But that hopefully is solved when we get promoted. I'll show you that once we go through, but I need to concentrate on this. Got nothing to lose. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. And the attackers are going to make the difference. Who are we up against? Any famous faces? Kubo's a sort of perennial wonder kid in real life. He's 27 at this point. I recognize this left winger. He's very good, but he's getting on a bit now. And Issa Diop from West Ham. So they got some good players, but let's just give the crowd something to cheer for. And then after this, I will, of course, show you the league table. We're tens of points clear, which is really, really good. And we were unbeaten, which is fantastic as well. Rooney driving forward. Oh, and it's should have been a goal early on, 20 seconds in from them. Remember, we found out in the last game we can always kind of drop a deep line and counter attack from there. What's our possession looking like? Yeah, good levels of possession. They've had 2 shots, but they don't seem to be any clear-cut chances so far. They've had an early injury, and we're 20 minutes in with no real highlights to show so far. We seem to be keeping the ball all right. And Dor wins the header, and we're just about retaining possession. Esposito on the ball. I like us to keep this play alive. Just a little bit. Cortonovas whips it in. Oh, it's a fairly good header, so we've had our first shot at least. Half an hour in. They've got a free kick from Rui. Is it Rui or Rooney? Hits the bar. Headed back across goal, but Suarez is there. Goodness me. Goalkeeper was confident that was hitting the crossbar, wasn't he? Rooney with the... Oh, it's Diop. And it's another good save by Suarez, but it is offside, thank goodness. Defender not watching the line there. Esposito not faring too well. Probably isn't his type of game, really. But while we are at 0-0, that seems fine. I'll give the lads some praise. No, we're gonna say we're not being creative enough. I think we've been solid, but come on, we're so many points clear in the league just below them. Let's see what we can do. So we'll send out the same 11, and we hope to make something of this game, don't we? I'm watching Chelsea in real life in the background here, so let's. I'll keep you updated with that, how that's going. But we're currently losing at halftime to Wolves. But back to this game then, and it's a decent ball from Hamilton and really good hold-up play by Velis. It's Fernandez driving down the byline as he has done so many times before, and pretty unopposed. And Velis, oh, that was a good header in the bottom corner, but keeper seemed to predict where it was going to go. And again, they give the ball away. Cortinovis building up on the right-hand side with De Winter alongside him. De Winter this time, he's getting a nosebleed from how far up the pitch he is. Cortinovis with the ball, crosses it in, and it hits the post and across the line. My goodness, how close can you get? And falls into the keeper's clutches there. And we're coming a bit more into our own now. We're building up from the back. Alonso making himself clear. Oh, and it's almost a horrible error. That's what you get, I think, when you play this type of game against better opposition. They do press well. Jens with a fantastic challenge and even makes a sprint out wide to receive the ball and plays the ball over the top to Undor. Now he has got the pace to get past defenders. He drives to the byline, takes a shot, but loses out. But this time their counter-attack comes to nothing. Wonder if that's Hector. Is that no? It's not Hector Bellerin at right back, is it? Oh, and Javi Alonso winning the ball well, and we really are on the counter-attack ourselves here. Feliz, Esposito, it's Feliz again. Can he finish it? Oh, he hits the same post as we've done before. We should be at least a goal up now, and they just kick the ball out of play. Dear me, they're building up well. Diop on the ball, lots of space out wide for their fullback. Plays it inside, but Esposito knocks it down. It's through to Cortinovis. He's got plenty of space. Who's he going to lay it off to? Javi Alonso. Garrido. He drives through. Hits it through to Esposito. And it's another save. How have we not scored? Gonna keep going with this 11. This is our best 11. Jens, oh, misses out in the front post, but it goes back to Garrido. Here's it to Inte, crosses it in, and Dor loses out, and it comes to nothing. Their turn to build up now. Marin driving wide. Beats our fullback easily. And they got a space. And it's a wonderful block by De Winter. Oh, getting tense here. Let's hope we can defend this corner. And I think we are going to bring on Ferri. He's been in good form. Give us a bit of a physical presence. And this is going to go to extra time. So I think we'll freshen it up then. If we get there, of course. Yes, where's Ferri? Is he in on the front post somewhere? Oh, but Suarez is there. I'm just going to check that actually in terms of the corners, attacking and defending. So let's switch these guys round. Let's switch these guys around. We definitely want Ferri on that back post, and yeah, he's there on the front post for the defensive actions as well. Suarez taking his time here. They're sort of marking as well, so he does go long, but we've got two physical players. Oh, we lose out frustratingly. And they get to build up another attack. Oh, it's a good ball through, but it's over the top, pretty ambitious. And I'll tell you what, Alvaro Fernandez, as well as he's played, is absolutely exhausted, so we will take him off. And just have a little bit of impetus on the left-hand side now. We're going to build up from the back again. Glad that it's gone to Hamilton. Over to Jens. Hamilton on the ball. Good ball out wide to Maria. And we're building up well. And look at that. We've got through to their last line of defense as Ferri's through. Cortinovis, Ferri, De Winter. Cortinovis. Esposito hits it over. Got a defender set piece here. Maybe we can counter-attack though. Jens gets there. And Dor gets back. He's just about done enough there. Oh, and they've hit it against their own offside player there. Now, some part of me is, no, and Dor really doesn't have enough energy. I was thinking of, that's an interesting ball. That's worked out really well. I was thinking of maybe putting Ndor up front. Oh, it's good closing down from them. That was on for us, but they're attacking now. It's another volley from outside the box that hasn't quite worked. We're sending our players up, and Ferri can win these. He's got the ball now. And Dor and Esposito's through if he can find him. It's not quite good enough, unfortunately. And now they're going to build an attack in between our fullback and centre back. They're really knocking the ball around well. And we clear it to Ferri, and again their counter-attack's on. Cortinovis driving forward. It's like a basketball match. Esposito to Ferri. Can he be the hero again? Oof. He cannot. They win the ball, but it's given for offside. This has been end-to-end stuff. I don't know how we haven't scored here. Alonso at the base of my midfield. Esposito in acres of space yet again. And it's out wide to Cortinovis, but it's not quite a good enough ball. They clear it. And Jens with a composed header. Garrido. Ball to no one. Oh, but they give away a stupid corner. Let's hope we can whip this in front post. We're taking our time. People are making runs in the box. It bounces all the way through, and Alonso clatters into someone, unfortunately. 1 minute to go till extra time then. And Esposito picks the pocket, and he's on. He's through, playing through. He's through on goal. Esposito's got no energy left. Ferri is. Oh, and it's just about cleared. Can Fran Maria get the ball in? Oh, we get a corner with 30 seconds to go. We just have no energy left, do we? Trying to think who we're going to bring off. I think maybe Alonso, Gortinovis, and Endor. Keep Garrido on for his playmaking ability. Hamilton now. Can he have a strike at goal? He crosses it in. Oh, and that is going to extra time. So we'll go through to the dressing room. Don't let this slip away from you, lads. So what did I say? Let's think about this. So I'm going to bring out Antonio for Alonso, who's our kind of young, up-and-coming playmaker. And Dor will come off for Adley. And who's Esposito going to come on for? Maybe he stays. Oh no, he's got no energy. He's got no energy, has he, lads? This is a tough one. Don't really have anyone else. I think we're going to have to drop Cortinovis back and bring on Maya. And we'll say to the lads who are coming on, come on, boys, do it for us. Give us a bit of inspiration. And we will go from there. Been playing so well, and we've got some fresh legs now. Just Cortinovis who's struggling, unfortunately. We've made a really good account of ourselves, to be fair. Hamilton accepts the ball from the goalkeeper. And he plays it straight back to him. Patient play. I'm hoping they're as tired as we are as it comes to Maya out wide. Cortinovis to Garrido. And look at our left winger Adley. And look at the overlap as well. Oh, we got people flooding forward. But we somehow play it to De Winter. Antonio shapes with his left foot. Oh, if we'd continue playing that down the left-hand side, my goodness. Oh, goalkeeper claims it well. I thought we had a chance from there. He's going to smash it forward. Jens, Garrido, but our fullback gets there. Adley keeps the ball really well. Checks back inside. Oh, but it's a challenge from one of the midfielders, and we're now really out of position. And oh, somehow they don't capitalize. I don't know how they haven't scored there. I really don't. They get a free kick. We managed to get it clear. Not all the way though. And good block by Garrido. And Suarez claims it. Fantastic stuff. We've got no more energy in the midfield. I think we've got one more change. So we might make that. Hamilton recovers the ball well and starts the play. Adley picking the ball up deep in the left-hand side of our half, and Ferry's through. He can square it. Just square it, son. Oh my God, just square it. Oh, for God's sake, Ferry. If you're gonna do that, you have to score. Oh, dear me. So frustrating. I suppose that's what a striker would always do, won't they? But do you want to be in the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey or not? Can he make amends here? No. Cortinovis picks it up. Good skill. He whips it in. Oh, and the goalkeeper saves it again. Oh, how have we not scored? And I think we've got to make another sub here. I mean, Garrido is our key player, but I don't want him getting injured. Cortinovis. Yeah, I think we bring on Checker now. Cortinovis has got good natural fitness, so hopefully that'll see him through. Can we bring on any more? No, we can't. That'll have to do. Oh, they're playing with one less player, aren't they? So I think I might go on the attack here. I think they've had an injury and made all their subs. Cortinovis finds Ferri and he slotted it into the near post. Reverse that change then. And with 10 minutes to go, we have Ferri's finally scored. Cortinovis does find Ferri when the reverse didn't happen due to Ferri's selfishness. And I will make some changes here where we're just going to keep that ball a little bit more. So we'll just lower the tempo. We won't hit those crosses quite so much. We won't counter attack, but everything else is fine. I'm tempted to bring our. I'm not going to turn our fullback into a. Um, well, I'll wing back into a fullback, but I am just going to put him on support so he's not so disconnected from the play. But he's so important in our build-up, you see. Ferry picking the ball up, and it's through to Maya. They clear it, but it looks like we've got enough covering defenders here with Hamilton on the ball. Juan Maria, Checker, Adley, and it's Ferry. It's a wonderful ball. Oh, and it's just sort of ricocheted off the defender there over the top. Mayer with the corner then, and Ferry, another shot at goal. I'm frustrated that we've only got one goal, but okay, so now we got to do our time wasting, haven't we? Let's do that. Bring the tempo right down. And let's see if that will take us through. 2 minutes to go. Just need to defend this with Maya. He clears it. And got good positioning, and Adley's there to break. They just didn't have any options, did they? Adley, come on, just keep the ball, son. There we go. Checo with a lovely ball, and it's Ferry with a power header from outside the box. 1 minute to go. I'd love us to just keep the ball here. I'd like Ferry to make a bit more of an option down the byline. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. tries to hold up the play, doesn't quite do it. But Antonio, it's good to have a bit of height in that position. And it's Juan Maria now. He's going to just drive to the byline. Whips it in. Oh, would have just go to the corner flag. Oh, Hamilton got pushed then. Oh no, Hamilton pushed him. So it's the end of the game now. Is the ref going to blow his whistle? Is it going to be time for one more attack from them? Oh, what a victory! A 1-0 win in extra time, and we're now into the quarter-finals of the King's Cup. I'm proud of you boys. Well done. And we're not against any sort of big teams in the next round. I think we're against Granada or something like that. So I will show you it. It's taking a worrying amount of time to process here. Hopefully it gives us the victory and doesn't crash. Yeah, thank God for that. I'm going to take it through and save it quickly. But let's have a look at the news items. Do 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 do. So let's look at the quarter final then. So Getafe, we're against Getafe. So you can see it's Barcelona have been knocked out. So wouldn't it be a dream to meet Real Madrid in the final? And the only other thing I've got to show you is our performance in the league. Well, we are miles clear, and we're over halfway, of course. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. And I, of course, will see you in the next one.